Behind crowns and palaces lies a hidden biological cost of power. For centuries, royal families married their own relatives not out of love, but fear of losing land, authority, and divine status. These choices shaped empires, yet quietly damaged the very bloodlines meant to preserve them. Before I continue, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends, so more people can discover this content. Also subscribe to receive more content like this. For most of history, royal families viewed marriage primarily as a mechanism to preserve power rather than as a personal or romantic choice. Monarchs ruled through land ownership, inheritance, and bloodlines, and marrying within the family helped ensure that these assets did not pass into the hands of rival dynasties. By limiting marriage partners to close relatives, royal houses reduced the risk of political fragmentation, rebellion, or loss of territory. In an era where a single marriage could alter borders and alliances, keeping power concentrated within the family was seen as both practical and necessary. Royal marriages functioned as diplomatic agreements. Kings and queens married to secure peace, form alliances, or reinforce existing treaties. However, the pool of acceptable partners was extremely small. Only individuals of equal royal or noble status were considered suitable, and in Europe, this meant that a handful of families intermarried repeatedly over centuries. As a result, cousins, uncles, aunts, nephews, nieces, and other close relatives often became the most politically convenient matches. Personal compatibility or genetic consequences were largely irrelevant in comparison to political stability. Many royal families believed their bloodlines were divinely ordained. Monarchs often ruled by divine right, the idea that their authority came directly from God. This belief fostered the assumption that royal blood was inherently superior to that of commoners. Marrying outside the family or social group, especially outside royal families, was believed to weaken their pure or sacred bloodline. Because of this belief, people were encouraged to marry only within their own group. This led to repeated marriages between close relatives and reduced genetic variety, even when serious physical or mental health problems started to appear. Although religious institutions officially prohibited close kin marriages, exceptions were frequently made for royalty. The Catholic Church, for example, regularly granted dispensations allowing cousins or even closer relatives to marry when political circumstances demanded it. Religious approval gave legitimacy to these unions and removed one of the few barriers that might otherwise have limited inbreeding among elites. Before the development of modern genetics, people did not understand how inherited traits worked. The long-term effects of repeated inbreeding were unknown, and when children were born sickly or infertile, the causes were attributed to divine punishment or fate. Without scientific insight, there was little reason for royals to associate family intermarriage with genetic decline. Over time, the biological consequences became impossible to ignore. The Habsburg dynasty, the Austrian royal family that ruled much of Europe for centuries, is the most famous example, suffering from severe physical deformities and infertility due to generations of close intermarriage. As scientific knowledge advanced and monarchies lost absolute power, royal marriage practices began to change. By the 19th and 20th centuries, marrying outside royal families became socially acceptable and even expected. Royal inbreeding was the result of political necessity, social belief, and institutional support, rather than ignorance or intent to cause harm. It persisted because it served power structures, and it declined only when those structures weakened and science revealed its costs. If you found this insight into royal history fascinating, don't forget to like and share it with others who enjoy uncovering the truths behind power and tradition. Subscribe for more deep dives into history and society, and leave a comment below. What surprised you most about Royal Inbreeding?